Jonathan, you've written that you expect a good deal of drama and volatility in the markets for the balance of the decade. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, certainly. I believe that we're living in, from an economic standpoint, unprecedented times when one considers that we've got uh, a good part of the developed world adopting negative interest rates. One of the which frankly is an indication that there are some fundamental major issues with the global economy. One of the basic premises that I'm using in my work at looking at the markets is that the factors that precipitated the crash of 2008 have never been properly addressed. That is the levels of debt, not only on federal levels of government, but at state or provincial levels, and even at municipal levels. And for that matter, household debt is at or near all-time highs. Um, Over and above that, which I could view as a bit of a powder keg waiting to happen, there's no shortage of potential catalysts to actually ignite that powder keg. Um, One potential issue is what happens if interest rates start to rise again. Presumably, negative interest rates is not a sustainable phenomenon, and to be used indefinitely. It's just, by definition, the money has a cost, and to actually charge to be able to sell somebody a bond just isn't a tenable approach. So at some point, interest rates will start rising again. And what happens to the global economy and local economies and indeed individuals when rates start to go up and all of this debt has to be serviced at much more expensive levels. In addition to that, the geopolitical environment with the recent vote of Brexit in Europe and the general jockeying for international influence by nations such as Russia and China can potentially set off any number of geopolitical events that can provide a catalyst. The law of unintended consequences is alive and well in the markets, and with a fairly long schedule of elections, not only in the United States this fall, but in Europe over the next 2 or 3 years, the political backdrop of the world economy can change substantially, all of which can provide its own instability and its own drama. So when one considers the overall debt levels and the geopolitical situation, as well as such things as just the performance of the global economy, which is making corporate earnings more and more problematic, it's going to be difficult to see how the markets can move forward from here without a good deal of volatility.